wants to be a Melvinaire. It's a manhood movement, constant elevation. Every day we improving. 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. I think you should.
Yo, mic check, 1 2 1 2.
What's up, everybody?
Yo, you are now tuned into the Melvinaire Podcast. This is episode 5.
Happy birthday edition.
Yeah, already, man.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Happy
Give
birthday
it up.
to my man, Rome the Plug.
It's a real nigga celebration, man. Give it up.
we in there.
We got family in the building, man.
Yeah.
We got my brother, Knowledge Born Allah.
And we got the lovely MC Key.
And we got Key, the MC.
Yeah.
Yes,
in the
evening.
building.
Thank you.
In the building.
So how's everybody feeling tonight?
Warm.
Warm?
Yeah. Solid. Sober.
Water. The source of life.
Hey, yo. Nah, that's what's up, man. I want to, personally, before we get started, like, I want to give a big shout out to my guys, man. My dude, Knowledge, and my brother, Mel, man. Give it up for these niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. You know what I mean? When you meet real individuals, man, niggas break bread, and niggas carry shit how it's supposed to be carried, man. Like, you gotta honor those dudes, man.
Right,
Just let them like, I appreciate y'all niggas, man. Like, for you coming to fuck with me on my birthday, bro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of people that say they love me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of niggas say they love me.
Yeah. And where they at, right?
Niggas ain't nowhere to be found, bro. You feel me? So, like, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate y'all niggas for even coming out to fuck with me, man. Like, Knowledge, you already know, bro. Like, we gonna give it up. I mean, we gonna tell a quick story. This whole thing, the Melvinaire Podcast, none of this is possible without this guy.
Yeah,
right here.
definitely.
None of this is possible.
Definitely.
Give it up. Give it up for my brother, man.
Right.
None of this is possible, man. This guy, me and him met, and we clicked day one. You know what I'm saying? And niggas just built from that and to this day, and it's been 5 years now.
Yeah.
You feel me? And bro, year 2 threw the bug in my ear, like, nah, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I this is what you need to do, my nigga. You bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? You bigger than this, yo. You know what I mean? And nigga, like, I wouldn't even have these thoughts to even put none of this shit to be possible, bro.
Right.
I wasn't even on that type of time, bro. Like, he put this shit in my ear. He gave me the spark. You know what I'm saying? To even make this shit possible.
Yeah, I appreciate the both of you. I appreciate you for putting the bug in his ear, and I appreciate you for even presenting me with this opportunity, because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I just didn't know how to, go about getting it done. You know what I'm saying? So it's just nice to be under you guys' tutelage. It's definitely a privilege, and, I'm enjoying every moment of it.
Say word.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into the shenanigans, bro. It's a birthday
all
show.
that sentimental shit.
Right.
We
With the smoke.
Before we get into everything, let's let our people introduce themselves to the people. So let's go ahead and go. We can start with Key the MC. Let's go.
Well, hi, I'm Key, the MC. Originally born in North Carolina, but lived in Baltimore pretty much my whole life, and just really here to be a part of the collective and the experience and the flow and the vibes.
Okay.
Well worded.
Thank you for coming out. Definitely appreciate it.
Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, shout out to Key, man.
Shout out to
Thank
Key.
you.
We gotta uplift our sisters, man.
That's a fact.
A lot of that ain't.
And we like rap, man.
Word.
We love
We
rap.
do love
I
rap.
love rap.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking
We love rap. Go
Knowledge
ahead.
Born Alive, man. Do the Knowledge Radio. Can y'all see my shirt, man?
A fact. Give it up.
Yeah.
Do
Do the Knowledge Radio.
You know what I'm saying?
Do the Knowledge Radio.
Good.
Hardest working man. One of the hardest working men in radio, bro.
That's right.
And let the people know how many episodes you got, man.
2,500 and counting.
Nice.
God
Very nice.
damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Who?
Dedication.
Man, karaoke and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Consistency.
Yeah. Who you got under your belt? What's some of the interviews you got?
Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. First and foremost.
Say
First and foremost.
Say word.
Y'all seen the brother up there in the intro, Doggy Diamonds?
Doggy Diamonds,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
Shout out Doggy.
We got Raz Cass, got Killer Priest, we got Judah Priest, we got Buddha Monk, you understand? We got Fredro Starr, we got Cassidy, we got Master Ace, we got Hakeem Green from Channel Live. You know what I mean? So a few of those people, but I really love my regular everyday black people.
Right.
Who got tremendous stories. You see what I'm saying? They're ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Absolutely.
And giving a credence and the old and the light to our people, everyday people, you know what I'm saying, that's out here making a difference. Look, right here, we in Baltimore. Shout out to my brother, Chairman Jabbar in the tour.
Facts.
You know, with Conscious Heads Barbershop, I've been listening to the brother and seeing his work with him and Soul Vibers Nation for 26 years. You understand?
Okay.
Say word. Shout out Brother Jabbar,
Right.
man.
So the regular people where the rubber meets the road, you see what I'm saying? He ain't never got too brand new for it. You know what I mean? Dr. Mott, she in the city, Mel Trex. Mama Mel Trek in the building.
Yeah, shout out Dr. Mahad.
Okay.
So, boom, PFK Boom,
That's a fact.
Big Wolf, everybody in the
fact.
city that's a staple for this city because we have to control our own narrative. So
Right.
this is the same kind of onus that started with me with the, with Do Non's Radio, dedicated to my own mother. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, in my own mother's vein and her legacy, she was one that was honored many places and dishonored in other places because of what she did. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying, in regards to health and wellness and, helping people with every kind of malady from the common cold all the way to AIDS. You see what I'm saying? So that's my mother's legacy. So in that legacy of celebration, that legacy of story, the celebration of life and reanimating people back to life, for our people specifically, because
Right.
our story isn't told by us oftentimes. We get narratives that are displayed to us by other people, but we don't even have controlling interest.
Okay.
Right.
Only in a space of being capitalized upon. You see what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
this is a pure space for our people only. Do Non's Radio for our people to express themselves organically and true. You see what I'm saying? So I named the other people, in that space because people want to hear names sometime, but the ones that really make an impact and change lives might have been inspired by those people.
Right.
They might have been listening to Brand Nubian. They might have been listening to Lord Jamar and Sadat X. You understand what I'm saying? And went and did something good in their community.
Yeah.
So, we tying this back into hip hop and all of those things, all of the mediums that gave us a push and a start for us to be great. You see what I'm saying? And want to reciprocate that greatness with people who look like us. So that's the background and the platform. And the platform and I are one. When you see the platform, you see me type of
Yeah.
thing. You know
That's a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? That's what, we was talking earlier. That's what I said, the Melvinaire strive for, you know what I'm saying? Just to promote black excellence. Like whenever somebody asks me, what's your show about? That's how I wrap it up or sum it up, I should say, in a nutshell. Like we just promote black excellence. That's what we about here at the Melvinaires. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely a safe space for, us to just come with and chop it up and, free your mind of whatever it is that you need to free your mind of. You know what I'm saying? And there's no judgment here. We uplift. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get to uplift this beautiful queen today.
Right.
Yes.
Hopefully, she can find it in her heart to bless us with her talents today. If not, no pressure. But, fingers crossed. We'll see.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we had a prior discussion, prior to coming on air, man. So we gonna get into since we got an MC on the platform, we're gonna give Kia a little motivation, man, and spit some of this hot fire she got stashed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the cut, man. We're gonna play a quick joint real quick. Get the juices running, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think our regular listeners are familiar.
Yeah. If you're tuned into this program, man,
Yeah, you already know what's
you know
about
what
to
time
go
it is. You
down.
know what's about to go down.
Am I in for a surprise?
This is
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
You absolutely are.
I don't know if you're going to be pleasantly surprised or just surprised.
You're definitely gonna be surprised
But
though.
surprise is in the question.
Listen, this don't motivate you.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, gotta clean my phone out.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all week, cleaning my phone
Yo,
out.
son, I really had to clean my phone out, bro.
I had like no storage.
I got so many fucking joints in my fucking phone. I got so much shit in my phone, man.
Yeah.
Like it's becoming ridiculous at this point. Like, oh
What?
man, yeah. So, Key to MC. So let me ask you. So how long have you been rapping?
So I would say I recently became serious about it, like during the pandemic.
Okay.
I've always worked a 9 to 5, and for a long time, I just got into the routine of working full time and going to school full time. So I guess it just kind of got washed back. But I mean, I don't know. I just got really, really inspired one day during the pandemic, and I just could not stop writing.
Okay. What are you majoring in? What did you major in for school?
Well, my major was marketing, but I bounced from computer science. I mean everything.
Okay.
And marketing was good because my profession is actually HR.
Right.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm able to like market people on their resumes because that's what it is. Like marketing is everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you do it strictly on the HR basis or?
No, not really. Just in general, like I have a lot of friends
Okay.
where I consult and like help them
Okay.
with certain like management or admin parts of their business.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, I'm definitely a work in progress. Like the pandemic has like really made me aware of how much important mental health is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So like
Absolutely.
me writing just like really helped me mentally more than anything. Like
Yo,
it really helped me put things into perspective.
Let me say this. If the pandemic didn't reveal anything, it revealed to you who's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
You really that you really talk to on a regular basis.
Yeah.
The pandemic revealed who the fuck you really know that's nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't have nothing else to do but to let that bullshit come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Besides all the people that I lost, and just being confined and in confinement and whatever, I find it really hard to see the negative in the pandemic because this pandemic actually had me tap into my enterprising spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like it pushed me to really live out my dreams. Like I had nothing at that point. I had nothing to lose. I had,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no job to get up and go to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have anything occupying my time. And so it just really like motivated me to, just, go through my head, like, what is it that I want to do? And just start executing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I have this thing where I'll be in the planning stage forever. You know what I'm saying? And, the pandemic hit and I started going from the planning stage to the execution stage. And, it's definitely been for the better. So I've, like I said, besides the people that were lost and all the tragedy behind that, like I've had a hard time seeing, I've only seen the silver lining.
All right, so we're gonna see if these hot bars right here is gonna motivate you. You know what I'm saying?
After that, I wanted to add a little bit to the pandemic piece.
You want to spit it out now?
No.
Okay, all right.
I'll wait for the bars.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Let's hear these bars.
I'm preparing.
I waited 3 months for this battle. It came out and it was shit. Oh yeah, I hate it fully. Playground bully. Gun so big, it's my summer crib and it's fully. Girl, I will fly and kick your designer non-rhyme and skip to the Christmas. I will root off the red nose, leg, get your roof and all red. Send down your chimney and play your Xbox till you get out of bed. While I'm at the job making $30 an hour.
Holy shit.
Pissed cause your mom's is banging on the bathroom door telling you got 5 minutes in the shower. My words in the screen, watch the look. To you,
This
I
is
only the
trash.
gas. I chart actors with bar factors of fear. You might have the tools and the vest.
Y'all gonna let the whole thing
but I
play?
whip your ass with a spelling contest any day of the year.
Listen,
I
hold on.
walk down your street holding a book in the air. Niggas is roaches, scared of the light.
Oh my God.
I'm dead. Woo.
So thirsty too.
Oh my God.
You love that shit.
Hot trash.
If this shit don't motivate you,
Yeah, you could definitely do better than that.
Key to MC.
I don't understand.
Key to MC.
Now we know.
Yeah, go with the money. Go with the money. Whatever it is that you got, that you know.
Now we
the
know
best.
you rap better than that.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, of course I rap better than that. But I mean, that was simply hot trash. But I mean, I've never been on this type of platform before, so all of this is very like new to me. I'm still like in the beginning stages of like finding a studio where like I can go record and be in the zone. More recently, I've just been like doing the business part, and I know a side of that is doing this,
Yes.
just totally unprepared.
That's all right.
So are you saying that your moms didn't bang on the bathroom door until you get out the shower?
Who is that? Which one of y'all is that?
Nah, but listen, I hear you. This is episode 5. You know how many episodes I've done?
Well, this is your 5th one.
5. So I'm new. I'm just as new as you.
Do you rap?
I don't rap, but I don't do this either.
I mean, freestyling is a lot different, and it almost takes like me a couple of like times to really get it right and sound how I want to sound. Like typically when I'm speaking, I'm not thinking everything at that moment. It's like I already have what I want to say planned and I just say it, but you know, over a beat it's totally different.
I'm asking for a written.
Really?
Yeah, not a freestyle.
Yeah.
Something you wrote that you know.
Like
So
my
let me-
man
so
Ron
let me-
I
James.
don't have anything.
So let me
Bang on
ask.
the
So
door.
let me ask.
I don't
you,
have anything.
Who would
Here
you
we go.
who would you compare yourself to?
Nobody.
Okay, good answer.
I would say like one of my favorite artists is Santi Gold. She was just like this really hip. She has like more of like an MIA style.
I know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
Yeah. So she's one of my favorite artists. My favorite underground artists would be like Project Pat, like 3-6 Mafia. They just had verses.
We're here.
I didn't catch the verses though.
We're here. Like,
but-
listen, Project Pat needs his own verses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Project Pat needs his own verses.
My favorite underground artist is actually a female. Her name is Jean Grey.
Jean Grey so far.
Yeah,
fire.
that's my favorite underground artist.
Okay.
Yeah, and on both male and female, I haven't heard a doper MC. That's just my opinion.
Jean Grey
That's
is
solid.
fire.
Mhm.
My favorite MC. Yeah, that's a whole nother show, man. That's a whole nother show for real, yo. That shit go. That rabbit hole go deep. You know what I'm saying? But I would say like I try to listen to I try to listen to some of the newer artists, you know what I'm saying, just so I know like what's going on. But there is an age gap where it's like I ain't the nigga to be like, yo, you heard the new Young Boy? Yo?
Yeah.
Like, yo, that shit go stupid, my nigga.
Yeah,
you know?
nah,
Like,
yeah,
I ain't
nah.
that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
I'm like, yo, that last Kiss joint, crazy.
Yeah.
That Style Speed last project, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
But
But all these youngs and littles, I don't really know them too much.
yeah, like the way that music is influenced is you're always gonna have a portion of music that's influenced strictly by what's going on right now, and then and the culture right now is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's vast, it's various, but it's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, like yo, I came from the era, bro, where you had to appreciate the elements.
Yeah.
You knew that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew like all the 5 elements of hip hop. No questions asked. As a kid, you knew that. You know what I'm saying? And like to MCing is an art.
Yeah.
It's not just reciting lyrics.
Right.
Someone else wrote for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not just how you perform it. It's a totality.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a totality of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the entire package that you're presenting to an audience.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like well, my favorite MC is not that difficult. I'm a very avid Jay-Z fan. That is definitely my number 1 artist of all time.
Oh, you just had a birthday yesterday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Jay. Happy belated, I should say. Definitely.
Yeah, sad season, man. Sad season. Happy birthday, Jay-Z, man. Yeah, man.
But yeah, I grew up where it wasn't a strange thing to see your favorite artist walking down your block. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody was like literally getting it out the mud. We had I'm from the Bronx. My block is 171st Street, Washington Avenue. On 171st and 3rd Avenue, we had a record store called Underground Records. And all the guys from Digging in the Crates, Fat Joe, Violator. The first time I met Jay-Z, I thought everybody was calling him AZ from the firm. Everybody's like, I'm playing ball in the park, and they like, yo, Jay-Z's at the Underground. And I'm like, who the fuck is Jay-Z? I'm like, yo, I mean AZ? And they like, no, Jay-Z. So I go, and he's handing out signed posters and signed Reasonable Doubt CDs. And this is the one before he re-released the Reasonable Doubt. The original joint. I had a signed Jay-Z original.
He threw that shit in the trash.
Threw that shit in the trash, my nigga. He threw it in the trash.
I thought AZ was over here.
I did not give that shit a chance at all.
This nigga threw
and I threw it in the
in
fucking garbage, yo. And this is my favorite artist now to this day.
You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man. What the fuck is Spider-Man?
Right.
Where Wolverine at?
Right. Word.
Get shit out of here.
But imagine being a... Yo, that shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yo, in retrospect, that story is crazy.
It's wild because
we all
that
can
was
relate though.
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey. I grew up with Naughty. I grew up with Redman. You understand? You know, Rod Digger and all that. So
Right.
you like, you seen them. Like, so what? You right here, you chilling, Keith Murray walk through. You like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you hear them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear them on the joint. You see Rotten Rascals on the joint. You see Naughty on the joint. You see what I'm saying? So it's different. You know what I mean? Like Redman is a staple, so you can still see Redman right now in the hood. Right
hood, yeah.
Riding the bike. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's some real shit. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we could kind of take that for granted. You know what I mean? We could take that for granted, and then you build up the kind of shit. So when people who don't have that kind of experience, they're like, yo, you really know? You're like, man, who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
it was. I had a couple of spaz moments like that. Like, me and my boy Trev, we was downtown in Midtown, Avenue of the Americas by Radio City Music Hall, and we see this short dude with these weird glasses. He got these fly ass Spizike Nikes on. Jordans on, and Trev like, look at this nigga over here. I'm like, yo, Spike Lee in the face ass nigga. The nigga Spike Lee turns around and throws the peace sign up. I'm like, oh shit, that's Spike.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
So we was standing there for like 5 minutes cutting ass on Spike Lee, not knowing it was actually Spike Lee.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild as shit.
I bought Joe Button shit from Joe Button downtown Norton and shit. Gordon Market, he out there selling his CDs. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, say something. And he'll freestyle off of this shit right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, all right.
Do you remember when everybody thought Joe Buttons was fucking Rasheed Wallace? There's a point in time where this nigga never showed his face. Right. And somehow or another, like, this rumor just got started that Rasheed Wallace is actually Joe Buttons.
And you don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These niggas look nothing alike.
You ain't put it together. Like, I bought the CD from him downtown and shit. Like, and I ain't put it together.
Yo, that nigga Rasheed Wallace just sold me his mixtape. 6'10", nigga? Nah, son.
Nah, that nigga just-
Nigga, 5'3.5".
Nigga had on high top Air Force Ones though. Bro, these niggas look nothing. This nigga Joe Budden had on high top Air Force Ones.
Yo,
My nigga
bro.
was like Rasheed Wallace.
That shit was crazy. That shit was funny. That was funny.
Oh man,
Y'all are hilarious.
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
that's crazy.
I've
All
been listening to hip hop for a
right.
long
long time,
Yeah.
long time. All right, so let's get into some bullshit, man.
Right.
Let's get into it.
Fake ass niggas.
Ooh.
Shit.
Can't fuck with them.
This
At
the
all.
relationship portion right here.
Fake ass niggas, yo. Niggas who like, nah, bro, I love you. You my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do anything for you. And then when anything come about,
Right.
he got 1,000 excuses, bro. That's why he gonna hold it the fuck down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas, with anytime you ever need me on my end, I come through for you,
Mm-hmm.
regardless, no questions asked. Like going into 2022, yo, and tomorrow at midnight I turn 38 years old, bro. I will refuse to live the rest of my life fucking with fake ass niggas, fake ass family,
Mm-hmm.
fake ass individuals, and I don't give a fuck if we blood
Right.
or whatever. Your blood don't make you family, my nigga.
At all.
It don't. You know what I'm saying? Blood don't make you family. I will not go into this year, bro. Not abiding by that shit. Y'all niggas is cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, real
Seriously.
shit. Niggas is cut. Yo, dead ass.
Mm-hmm.
Dead ass, bro. Yo, if a nigga not supporting you, they not telling you the right things you need to hear, bro. And fuck what a nigga got to say.
Right.
What is they doing?
What are they
Right.
doing? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are they doing? For me personally, I used to live my life based off of a title. You know what I'm saying? I used to honor a title that other motherfuckers used to violate me on
Mm-hmm.
and then respect the title. So that title could have been cousin, nephew, son, whatever, husband, boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? You name it.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of these scenarios, I got violated.
Mm.
The motherfucker who said they were supposed to love me and protect me and care for me in every aspect of my life,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever it was, they violated me.
Mm-hmm.
I will not go into the rest of my life straggling along, begging the nigga to fuck with me. I don't need your love. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gonna get on or get off. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'ma just fuck with the motherfuckers who love me.
Right.
Like, that's just it. Like, if you got to declare you love me in silence, that's not love.
Right.
It's not love. You know what I'm saying? And like we've got this warped definition of what love is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
The definition of what love is, if you ask 1,000 people, you get 1,000 different definitions.
Mm-hmm.
For some people, love is, you told me, you took me to Macy's and dropped the bag.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You took me to Saks Fifth and dropped 10 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. That's love to some people.
Right.
For some, love ain't got nothing to do with $1. And it's not a monetary thing.
Right.
It's an action.
It's an action, yeah.
It's a feeling. So, like, yo, just for me, like, yo, my shit's, I gotta write a book. For real, nigga.
Well, first of all, I just want to shout out my mother who's watching right now.
Shout out, Mom.
Shout
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That is my best definition of love. My mother and I have had a very volatile relationship. You understand? And we are at a very, very, very good point right now. You know, things still kind of get out of control every here and there, but it's not a death sentence anymore. It's not a severed ties anymore. Like it's all right, we had a heated discussion. You go to your room, I go to my room, or I step outside for about, however long I need to be outside. We come back and we back to family, back to business.
That's
And
family though.
that's definitely a lot of growth for us
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that wasn't our relationship in the past.
Yo, saying that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's beautiful though that y'all get to experience that, bro.
Yeah.
Like on my end, like, bro, I don't have a relationship with my mom.
Right.
I haven't spoken to my mom in 7 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And prior to that, I didn't speak to my mom in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
2 years, like really like 2 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking about like 9 years collectively of everything that's going through in
Right.
the world. You You know what I'm saying? And I talk about fake people. I ain't gonna call my mom. I'm not gonna disrespect my mom.
Yeah.
I love my mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call her a fake nigga or none of that shit.
Right.
But like we done been through some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, like I was married. I was a family man. I was married. I had a house, wife, kids, family. You know what I mean? All that shit. I was the nigga to honor your mother and father. Like that was me, bro. Like I did all that shit. And the niggas who shitted on me was all my family.
All family,
including my mom. Like, yo, I got divorced. Like, listen,
Oh,
I was,
damn.
yo, real shit. I was married. Listen, me and my wife went through some shit. Whatever we went through, I was a cheater. I cheated in my marriage. You know what I'm saying? I own that shit. Ain't got shit to do with my mother.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't got shit to do with my mother. Like, my mom's picked a side and was like, nah, nigga, you wrong. Like, your wife, this and the third. Like, I ain't take no vows to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't take no vows. You took vows to my wife. That's me and my wife issue. You don't get to judge me and make a decision based on our relationship, based on what happened with me and my wife. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you.
Definitely some biasness there.
Yeah.
No question. There's no question. There's no question. Because, you know, but like, you know, like when the shoe was on the, but you know, you got people that play both sides. So, you know, we lived in the same household. So one end, me and my wife get into it. Yo, that's fucked up. She shouldn't have said that to you, blah, 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 whatever. I leave. Yo, that's fucked up. He shouldn't have did this, that, and the third. When I ain't dead. You feel me? And then me and my wife get home, we come together, and it's boom.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos. You know what I'm saying? And while me and my wife up here tearing each other head off, motherfucker get to sit back and watch. Exit stage
That
left.
shit is the movie.
That's always the worst thing.
Facts.
If I could speak to that, but not that in specific, just us in regards to understanding each other, the tumultuous experience that is called being black in America is real. We didn't choose our parents.
Absolutely.
Their parents didn't choose them. Their parents didn't choose them. For 400 years with no choice.
No choice, right?
Now understand contract. You understand what I'm saying? Understand contract and duress. You see what I'm saying? And understand fraud too. You see what I'm saying? Understand fraud. We was talking about fake niggas and all that. That, you know, when you start talking about fraud, it's real. You see what I'm saying? Like, deception is real. You know what I mean? Like, this place operate off of that. You know, people got lured over here under false pretenses and all that. You see what I'm saying? So when you talk about 400 years and no choice, you can't even choose your parents. You can choose your children, all that. You see what I'm saying? You know, not to get too deep with it, but there's an understanding based off of some of my teachers about contract. Some of the contracts that we accepted with parents was just to get us here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And
yeah.
some people in your life, you might look at them like they supposed to be there for a
Forever.
long time,
Right.
and they only supposed to be there for a season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So their impact is supposed to be seasonal. So for that season, you take what is needed from that experience, and you make better decisions in life. What
Yeah.
you supposed to learn from that. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So like you were saying about the titles, like ascribing the titles, like my mother and I was mother and son, but we was more brother and sister. That's what you just described.
Right.
It's beef.
Yeah.
It's real beef for a moment, but then it's real love. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's us as a people. You know, in a space that's not optimal to our growth and development and our health, mental health, like you was talking about,
Right.
and all of the things that's associated with it. So it's a bunch of baggage that get passed from generation to generation that go unchecked.
Absolutely.
Like what I was going to say about the pandemic real quick was, you know, I was out in the community. I've been
Right.
out in the community since the pandemic started. Originally, it was me and a couple other people. We decided we was going to do something good for the high school seniors. We were going to pick, like, you know, 25 to 50 high school seniors and hit them with a little stipend going into college.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying? So we put the money together, boom, boom, boom. Pandemic pop off. We like, either we could do something good once, or we could do something good for a bunch of people on a smaller scale.
On a smaller scale, got it.
So a few of us took the elders in the community, and, you know, the rest of us took these children. You know, it started off as 50 children. We met them 50 children because we was doing the holiday stuff. You know, it's like holiday season, warm coats and gifts and, you know, Thanksgiving and turkeys and all that. You understand what I'm saying? So they came back, was like, yo, you know, they got hit up with the hurricane. They was, you know what I'm saying, with next to nothing. So we was like, all right, we got to double down on the youth.
Yeah.
50 grew to 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is what it is. But what we discovered in connecting with them youth, they couldn't go to school. And school would be the only time that they could eat.
Oh, okay.
And then you're talking about abuse that they were suffering at home because when nobody eating. You see what I'm saying? So when you hungry,
You can't think.
just like when you tired, you in another state. You're not in your right state of being.
Right.
So you got a criminal system that's designed to exploit that. So out of desperation, criminality comes in the space where it's not optimal. So we was just talking to the young G's, a sandwich a long way. Now they receptive. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it's a consistent period, like you were saying about the show. This is a real presence in a young black man, young black woman's life. You see what I'm saying? A turning point. You know, Ghostface said free lunch held us down like steel.
Fact.
We remember that.
Yeah.
You know, I got 6 siblings. You know, you see what I'm saying? So we remember going to the little community center. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a community center.
Right.
All of a sudden, it was free lunch in the
It's
joint.
free lunch,
You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? So we became the free lunch.
Yeah.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
And was able to sustain and build and, you know, cut recidivism.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? With the youth, with a sandwich.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Got
saying? With a sandwich, it became more than a sandwich. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. And then you got, you know, organizations and all this other stuff that's out here that wasn't doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they got budgets, they got money, they can write it off, whatever.
Yeah.
This just was some determined people who came together for a common cause that was bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? We going broke trying to fund this. You understand what I'm saying? But we just making sure nobody getting to the point where they family affected by. But anything that was excess, that's what it is. So we've been doing that, you know, since the pandemic started and just making headway like that. You see what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Changing new and creating new narratives in the minds of them youth. Like, because the people who look like them are abusing them or exploiting them. You see what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it's a tumultuous situation. It ain't nothing like you hearing about somebody outside of you that's supposed to be doing something to you, but all you see is, like you just said, your family, like your family doing you wrong. You see what I'm saying? Not just your people in your neighborhood, your family doing this to you. So we got to renegotiate terms and contract. You see what I'm saying? Like what you just said, like, yo, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm what they call it? I'm a franchise player. You see what I'm saying? I'm a franchise player. I need to renegotiate some terms about what I'm willing to deal with and what I'm not.
Yeah.
And these are my terms and conditions to be able to play here.
Right.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
In this game called life, because it's a game called life. You know what I mean? So all these things are, you know, apropos, you know, what everybody's saying. We just really got to understand that there's outliers that are there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no question.
and we get fed a healthy dose of bullshit externally. You see what I'm saying? So people who don't look like us assume that this is how we act with one another.
Right.
And then, you know, life becomes art instead of art becoming
Life,
life. You know
right.
what I mean? So,
It's like what you was telling me earlier, how the world feeds off of us and also feeds on us.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was like some really deep shit, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about that for the past couple of hours.
I got
but
it from Sis, man. She got
Yeah.
bars.
that was the MC Keisha bar.
Yeah. Really? She was like, what? Yeah.
But yeah.
No, but that was fire though.
But yeah, relationships be having people fucked up, man. Whether it's romantic, platonic, family, like whatever. But motherfuckers really be thinking like, cause I'm such and such to you, that like it's okay for me to violate you.
Right.
And like, nah, like nigga, I'll smack the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real ass shit. Like, yo, I really smack the shit out of you, bro. Like, I ain't even brag. Yo, I got uncle. Yo, he locked up. I ain't even bagging on nigga right now. It's just a true story. Long story short, me and yo wasn't seeing eye to eye. Was talking crazy about me behind my back. And this a nigga that I helped build up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you had some bullshit going on. You was a jailbird, nigga. You came home. I was a nigga supporting you when no one else did. You know what I'm saying? You had a key to my crib. You ain't never have to give me a dime. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. And at this point in time, like, I wasn't doing the best in life. I was going through my shit right now. Like, I'm heavy deep in my divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit, nigga, I lost my job. I got a lot of shit going on. I'm a single father. You feel me? Man, niggas told bro, chill, man. Like, and he honestly felt like just because he was my uncle.
Yeah, he could.
He could violate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that long story short, that turned into him calling the police on me after talking all this gangster shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, I ain't even punch him. I open hand smacked him, yo. I open hand smacked that man. Because he violated, yo. Like, yo, like, certain things, it's not up for negotiation.
That's the fact.
As a man, it's not up for negotiation, bro. It's not.
Yeah, I had to get up out of Atlanta, right? I go down my daughter's mother. She grew up in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? She's originally from Long Island. We were in the shelter in Long Island. Her adopted parents down in Atlanta begged us for like 2 years to move down to Atlanta. We get down there, and they pulled the bullshit like,
See,
y'all not married, he can't stay here.
it's that fake shit, right?
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? So we out there. I'm like, all right, you and the girl stay here. I'll figure something out. My best friend in the world, his dad, my dad grew up together. Like we've known each other. Like he was 2, and me and his little brother was newborn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So our whole lives basically.
Right.
So you know, I'm going through it, trying to figure things out. My boy hits me. He's like, yo, I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I got woken up out of my sleep and something told me to call you. Are you okay? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm fucked up. I tell him my situation. Yo, my dad is in Stone Mountain. I'm going to call my dad. He going to come get you right now. Boom. Right? Now, mind you, I said his dad and my dad grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
And even without them being in our lives, we still maintain a relationship. You know what I'm saying? His dad come scoop me and come to my rescue. You know, I know nothing about Atlanta. He's been down in Atlanta for the past 25 years. He takes me to, you know, all the Salvation Army, like the thrift stores. He gets me interview clothes. He takes me somewhere to get my hair cut for free. You know what I'm saying? You know, put a roof over my head. All this shit. Making sure I can get to work on a regular basis. It costs nothing to get an apartment down in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though like down I was temping or whatever, you know, but it's like a 2 to 3 week time span before you get your first check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So every day for this month, he got me up at 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we not doing that lackadaisical laying
Right.
around. We up. You got shit you got to do. You got to feed your family. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get yourself out the situation. So I'm up and at 'em. I'm motivated. I'm going to work. And the contract I'm on is a mandatory 12-hour shifts, 12-hour shift Monday through Friday. And I'm picking up Saturday shifts 4 to 12.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have a bank account. I get my check. I cash it. He tells me he needs the van on this one day in particular. I need the van, but I'm gonna drop you off and I'm gonna pick you up. Cool. In the middle of my shift, he texts me, yo, I need $40 for the tank. No doubt, my money's in the drawer. Take the $40 that you need. This, that, and the third. I get off work. It's 5:30 in the morning, and it's pouring down raining. I'm like, where this motherfucker at? I'm calling him, going straight to voicemail. I'm texting him, nothing. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So I'm like, you know, I call my baby mother, and I'm like, yo, give me an Uber.
Mm-hmm.
She sends me the Uber. I get to the crib, not thinking nothing, you know. So I'm talking to his wife. I'm like, yo, you know, where's Pops? He, you know what I'm saying? And she like, yo, he never came home. Like, after he dropped you off, I'm like, so he dropped me off at 5 p.m. yesterday. He never came home. I'm like, now I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm like, it's fucking raining. It's crazy. Like, did he get into an accident? I'm calling police stations and hospitals. Really, what happened was this motherfucker stole everything I had.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't even leave me my little loose change. He took all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why build me up like that?
Yo, but see,
That's crazy.
it's a special place for me. Like see, niggas like that deserve to have their jaw broke.
Right.
Yo. Like yo, real shit. Yo, like you can't like yo for some shit like that, my nigga. Yo, my nigga, I'm gonna stalk you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find you.
Like I had to.
I'm gonna come holler at you.
Yeah. His wife was like, yo, you can stay here or like I can. I don't have much right now, but I can get you on the bus to New York at least. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that because soon as he walked through this door,
It's over with.
I'm going to jail
Yeah.
because that money was for my kids.
Yeah.
You
I got
know
a nigga
what I'm
right now. You already know.
Yeah.
I got a nigga right now. I'm gonna smack the shit out of him when I catch him. Real shit. Real shit, yo. Yo, the minute I see you, yo. The minute I see you, yo, you catching the big hand, bro.
Yeah.
It's all, that's it.
Yeah.
It's nothing to talk about. It's nothing to discuss, my nigga. When I see you, put your dick beaters up
Right.
so I can knock you the fuck out.
And then
that's what's gonna happen.
that was like 3 years ago. He recently like messaged me like, yo, I gotta apologize to you and this. And I said, yo, I forgave you years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna let you have that type of power over me. But I am gonna leave you with this. Like you destroyed my family. That action single-handedly like sent my relationship into a downward spiral.
But see, but that's the thing,
You know
yo.
what I'm saying?
When niggas violate you, what hurts the most is the chain reaction that happens after the violation occurs.
Right.
And that motherfucker ain't got no type of
Right.
consequence or repercussion to follow up from it.
Nothing.
And you got to deal with a whole new situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I know this nigga. The nigga I'm talking about,
Right.
he not watching this.
No, he
I already know this. I already know that. He not no internet nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, when I catch you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna break your jaw. I swear to God.
And that's a promise.
I swear to God, I'm gonna break your jaw.
And
Yo.
that's a promise.
It's my birthday. I don't even give a fuck, yo. Like niggas like, yo, you wilding on the end. Man, listen, yo, my nigga, listen. This my on my fucking kids, yo. I'm gonna crack your shit when I see you, yo. On
Entitlement
everything.
is real, man.
Yeah.
On
Entitlement
everything.
is real. Like,
Entitlement is definitely real.
On everything, I'm
you
gonna crack
looking
your
at
shit.
that like people out here. You see what I'm saying? Like when I
Yeah.
said that, like it's predators and it's prey.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's interchangeable. That's not static. That's not etched in stone. You know, you could be the predator getting preyed on. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Real
All
shit.
somebody I gotta do is catch you slipping.
That's
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
You could be.
All I gotta do is catch you slipping.
Well, my
And-
cousin Henry, what's good, cuzzo? Appreciate you, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, the real shit about it is, if y'all ever sat with liars, the thing they hate the most is what they do the most.
Yeah.
In their mind, it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They don't like being lied to. Like, I can't believe this nigga fucking lied to me. Like, nigga, you lie all the
You lie
time.
all the
Like, what are you
time.
talking about?
Mm-hmm.
A thief don't like getting robbed.
Right.
So
Right.
you thinking like somebody stole some shit from me. Like you steal from motherfuckers. Like you see what I'm saying? So it's that you know that sense right there. Like you're able to do things, but you don't expect those things to be
happen.
done to
Right.
you. The
Right.
same thing that you doing. You know what I mean? Like some probably felt entitled to. Yo, I did everything for this nigga, blah blah blah, this and this and this. No, he owe me this. You see what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah.
like, yo, listen, this nigga ain't never did shit for me.
I ain't
yo.
talking about. I'm saying
okay,
like.
all
look,
right.
He like,
I'm
yo.
about to say, yo, this nigga ain't never did shit for me, my
In
nigga.
your case, it's fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Fuck
Yeah.
that. But you know, there's other shit.
Yeah,
involved.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that shit
In
take.
his case, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're
And then
saying.
and your shit like shit take over. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, like if you dealing with any kind of thing, you see what I'm saying? Like you just said relationships, how you doing some crazy shit. That's a drug too.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like you'll stay in an abusive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? A toxic relationship, some shit that ain't good for you.
Right.
All that, whatever it is, you become dependent upon that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
But listen, that go for family too, though. That goes for family too, though.
You become dependent on it because your body is like so used to like consuming that toxic like it's almost like if you wean yourself off of it, it's almost like an addiction for real.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to get on the other side.
It really
but
is.
it's definitely possible.
Yeah, trying to get,
you have to starve yourself of the toxicity.
Trying to get somebody out of your system.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. Like I'm not fully healed. I'm healed from my last situation. I'm not fully this because there's still times where like the most recent time, you know what I'm saying? This one is like, oh, when you come to see the girls, I tell her when I'm available to come see the girls, and she's like, oh, well, it just seems like you doing whatever you want to do, and this, that, the third, and blah, 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 blah. Now, that little, I didn't respond to it, but that little thing, it sent my mind running like I had a trillion responses, like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? This was not my choice. This was your choosing. So I don't want to hear nothing about you tired or you need a break or anything else like that, or trying to make me feel guilty for living my life and doing what I got to do to better myself, which will in turn be better for my children. You know what I'm saying? But I left it. I did leave it alone, but it took effort. It took, I had to literally turn my phone off and push it to the side because I had mad smoke for that response. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna give her that type of energy.
And that's a grown man decision though. That's a grown man decision though, bro. Cause like, yo, you always got energy for that.
Right.
You always got smoke for that shit. Cause it's always the other side. You feel me? You always gonna have ammo for that, bro. Like,
right.
Can't nobody irritate me like my ex-wife, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Word to my kids, bro. Can't nobody get under my nerves like my ex-wife. And she knows it, bro.
Oh yeah, she know.
And she knows it. Like, listen, I'll be curbing this. Bro, listen, I'm so nonchalant with it, bro, and I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, you ain't shit, and I'll be the nigga like, yeah, you right.
Right. I ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was that nigga.
Right.
You kind of got a point. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it don't matter. Like, it just depends on where you are in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people feel like they deserve to be number one in your life. And the reality of the situation is like, what the fuck have you done to earn that spot? You know what the fuck I've been through?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, what about my children? What about my family? What about my career?
Yeah.
What about my dreams and aspirations? You know what I'm saying? So that when on a relationship that comes down to a whole nother aspect of, you really got to be selective for who you allowed in your fucking space.
You really do.
You have to be.
You really do.
Because this shit is this shit is sacred.
It's important.
It's sacred.
Important. It's important. And it goes back to the mental health. It goes back to the mental health. This shit runs deep for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was reading an article that said, we've been dealing with trauma for so long, it's now tattooed in our genetics.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we are born with trauma as a people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that we have to work through, and a lot of demons we have to exercise. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, peace of mind. Peace of mind is number one. Is the number one priority. And it might sound crazy because, like, especially if you're like a guy like me in Rome or Knowledge who have children. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's on this tip about like, oh, nothing's more important than my child. Nothing's more important than my child. No, because if something happens to you, what's going to happen to that child?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You are the most important thing. You have to be okay. You have to be in a space where you can tend to this child. Because if you're not in the space to tend to this child, you're going to abuse this child. You know what I'm saying? And, that goes into everything. Even this long running argument about who should eat first, the man or the children. And my theory is anybody who says a child eats before the man of the house is a single parent, and they're looking at it from a single parent point of view.
They like a lot of our women have been conditioned.
Because
due to the situation at
you've
hand.
never had
a man in the house.
It's always been on you. So of course your thought process is, I'm gonna serve these kids before I serve myself. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a man in the house, what I always say is, if I'm the man in the house and I sit down at the table and you serve these kids before you serve me, the next day they going to get full-time jobs.
Absolutely.
Because they're ready to work.
Yeah, that's a fact. Listen,
That's very traditional.
No, it's not.
Dana,
Tradition.
11:30.
Tradition
Children
doesn't
down.
equal right. Tradition doesn't equal right.
Right.
Tradition doesn't equal right. Like it was tradition to hang niggas by their neck too.
Right.
That was a tradition. It was tradition
to
burn niggas,
used to bring their
burn
kids
niggas
to
in
watch
circle.
that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And bring the whole town. That used to be tradition. Tradition don't equal right. You understand what I'm saying? So if I go out and I bust my ass every day, right?
Right.
And I come home and you tell me that my kids I ain't doing nothing but taking care of all the shit they use.
Right.
Gonna eat before me? We got a fucking problem.
We got a big problem.
We got a fucking problem.
And we not even talking no shit like I'm gonna sit down, bust my plate down, then you serve the kids. You just placing my plate in front of me first
before we eat as a family.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like the kids are gonna starve in those 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
This is a whole different lane for me because I don't have children, but
Right.
I also don't cook.
Oh,
So
shit.
yeah. So, but I
You
mean,
ready to eat that pizza, nigga? You want to eat?
Hold up.
not saying that I can't. I just don't. I've
Okay.
never really had
You ain't
to.
okay.
Okay.
You ain't.
So in my mind, I'm like, why is this like even a thing? We can just all just sit and eat. I may just ignore the fact that, you know, the children are eating before me, but it really wouldn't be a thing. That's kind of how
So
I
you not cooking? Is that more of a I'll do it when I feel like he deserve it type thing?
No, it's really just feeling comfortable enough to want to do it.
Got you.
Okay.
Because like you said, we're all just sort of like imprinted and born with trauma. So a lot of women may have trauma towards like that type of stuff.
Got it.
So
She ain't been Melvinized.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah. That's what it is. You ain't been Melvinized.
Nah.
well, every
Like,
man
that's-
I've dated has been like a really, really good cook. So again, I've never really had
See,
to cook.
Yeah.
I don't cook, but I load the shit out the dishwasher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about that. I will load the shit out the dishwasher. You know what I mean? Like
I wash some dishes by hand. Like,
I wash them by hand too.
Yeah, I
I wash my hand like it's
he
nothing.
took the fuck out that trash. You see that?
Cook, though, but I
I mean, yeah, I do that.
I know my strong points though.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me? I know my strong points. Like, listen, that ain't my thing, but I can do this. It's a compromise with it. But this is a whole nother show, yo. We can wrap this up, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna appreciate. Listen, I appreciate Key knowledge. Of course, Mel, of course.
you.
Yo,
Yeah.
Everybody coming
Definitely.
through to kick it with me for my
It's definitely a
birthday episode, man.
Yeah.
This was dope. I appreciate everybody tuned in, yo. Big love, man. Subscribe to the YouTube. Hit the notification bell, man. Share this shit with somebody. You, 5 of your homies, yo, somebody, man.
Everybody.
Subscribe.
Everybody. Yes.
Everybody, man. And
Don't be a fake ass nigga.
don't be a fake ass nigga.
nigga.
Don't be a fake ass nigga, yo.
Yo,
Bars.
I just want to shout out to Devin Haney for his victory last night. Shout out to Tank who's fighting tonight. We rooting for you, bro. Like my man Rome said, you know what I'm saying? You can find us on YouTube, Melvinaire Podcast. We are now, as we've been promising, on IG and TikTok. IG is at Melvinaire_podcast. TikTok is at Melvinaire Podcast. Of course, we're on Facebook at Melvinaire Podcast. You can find me on IG at Mega_Mel85. You can find my family businesses on our car rental services at Rentals at Jam. That's J Alpha Alpha Mary GlobalEnterprises.com. And you can also find us at visionarytax.net for all your accounting needs. You can find my sister if you need to get married or anything like that, or you need exemption from the jab, you can find my sister at riseministries.org. And I just want to, pass it over to MC Keisha right now. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Oh, okay. You can find me on IG at Aphrodite, Afra, AFRAAZ _DIETY. I just have a lot of my personal art and, things that I like to share with my followers that you may find useful. So, yeah.
All right. Knowledge, you want to let everybody know where they can find you? Nah.
I do want to say, though, in closing, man, like, this is a beautiful thing, man. What y'all see, a lot of things happening and unfolding. There's nothing like sowing a seed and seeing it bear fruit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Say
Like,
word.
we're in harvest season. We're in hibernation season. This is where you're supposed to be putting your plots, your plans, and everything together to make your next move your best move. You know what I'm saying? So when you come out of hibernation, you're supposed to be on it. And
Aries season.
word. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to the greatest engineer in the universe.
Yeah,
I can't afford him.
That nigga Leon.
That
You know what
nigga
I'm
Leon. Shout out Leon.
I'm an engineer, man.
You know what I mean?
And I'm proud of y'all, man, for real. This is dynamic, man.
Yo, we appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Yo, before we get out of here, man, I just want to give a big shout out to all the Sagittarius, everybody watching, everybody supporting, all the love and support. Like anybody, like everybody in the Facebook, we got a Facebook group, Melvinaire Podcast group. Go ahead and invite yourself, man. It's a community. We a family. You know what I'm saying? Yo, follow me on IG as driving for perfection _43. Got the AM workouts with the plug, man. You know what I'm saying? Morning motivation. Everybody's trying to get in shape, man. Get with me. They know that's what I do, man. You know what I mean? Big shout out to my brothers, man. Jamel and Knowledge, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. It's vital. It's vital. It's vital. It's vital in life to surround yourself with real individuals, man, and people with pure energy, man, and pure of heart, man. And I appreciate you, brother, so much, man. These guys I talk to on a daily basis, man, and I think and plot and plan with these guys, man, and I just appreciate them for being the individuals that they are. And big shout out to them, man. And yo, big shout out to me, man.
Yeah.
I turned 38. Yo,
Happy birthday. Big shout out to the plug, baby. Big shout out to the plug, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, Rosebud coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Rosebuds is coming at you. Rosebuds dispensary. That's coming down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's already in the Facebook group, we got like 466 members. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get them fingers working. It only takes
Word.
2
It's
seconds.
free.
You know what I'm saying? It's free.
free.
Subscribe, hit the bell, like,
yo,
share.
Niggas,
you know what I'm saying?
share,
Comment.
Niggas
Let's get
share
it.
everybody shit, yo, for niggas that they don't know.
Right.
Every fucking day, yo, they share shit all over the place, bro.
All
For
over.
motherfuckers that they don't know and they support them, bro. Like, listen, support your own, man.
Absolutely.
Support your own, yo. That shit
Absolutely.
phony, bro.
Right.
Yo, listen.
Don't be a fake nigga.
Don't be a fake nigga. Don't be a fake nigga. Yo, I do want to give a shout out to me for everything that I've been through to get to this point, bro.
Yeah.
For everything I've been, I went through hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to write an autobiography, yo, to get to this point, yo. I walked through hell.
Yeah.
Understand that.
And my sister is she's a publisher, so we're gonna get that book.
Yeah, we're gonna
published,
we gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Yo,
we're gonna get that. Yeah.
this gonna be the yo. Shout out my baby mother.
Ah.
Shout out my baby mother.
Clap the V.
Shout out my baby mother.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, our daughter is 18. I did a great job, and you ain't shit. and that will remain true to this day. Yo, we up out of here, man.
Yeah, holla at you. Man.
Yo, next week, man. Yo, holla at us, yo. It's the Melvinaire Podcast, man.
All right.
Till then, yo, peace.
Peace.
Peace.